that. So the comfortability with the basketball allowed me to really want the ball when it mattered most. And I, as the point guard, I had control of where the ball went. When it came down to crunch time in that fourth quarter, in that second half, my teammates knew I wanted the ball, and I was the one who always took the last shot. I've hit a lot of game winners in my career, and I've also missed a lot of game winners in my career. But I always wanted to have that control, and I was always the one who was willing and wanted to take the shot. I didn't shy away from that. Having that comfortability with the basketball gave me the confidence to be able to want to have the ball when it mattered most. I was just used to having the ball in my hand. When I came into the mortgage industry a little over a year ago at 31 years old, not really knowing anything about it, I didn't have a comfortability like I had with my basketball for so many years. And so I've been trying to train my mindset and to bring that type of mentality that I had with basketball into my mortgage business and into the mortgage industry at a faster rate. And you can't make up years of experience with the basketball in my hands. That you can't just make that up all in 1 year. Years of experience in the mortgage industry, you can't make all that up in 1 year. But what you can do is you can practice and you can try your hardest to really learn at the fastest rate possible. Over time, and me just doing the right thing every time in and time out and not being afraid, I've gained confidence in doing that. And now I feel more comfortable in approaching these guys. And yeah, they're mega producers, but guess what? I see myself as a mega producer as well. And hey, we should be working together. And having that mindset, it'll change everything.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Let's think about that for a second. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Life is a risk. Whether you're driving, you're on an airplane, you're taking a foul shot. I mean, you're playing football, basketball, baseball, tennis, lacrosse, and you're competing for something, you're taking a risk. What you learn in college athletics, college sports, to take a risk will translate over into the business world when you graduate. Your ability to be able to say, you know what, I think I can do that. And then you actually make the attempt and you do it. Or you make the attempt and you fall short, but you realize I can still do it. So you better prepare the next time you go after that deal. You have that conversation. You try to win that contract. There is no fear of loss when you're trying to take that shot. You never make the shot you don't take. If there's no fear of loss, take the shot.
A lot of times you think of yourself as a certain way and you're like, oh, I've got this, I've mastered it. And your coach is like, no, really, you need to develop this,
Right.
And once they tell you, like, oh, okay. And so to me, that practice and then the discipline of following the instructions of what my coach said to make me a better, player, was the difference of me being good to great. Transferring of that to here, meaning like to my job, I just know that my supervisors, when I ask questions, or managers, anytime that they see something that they're saying, okay, maybe try this approach the next time, or go ahead and see if you can research the information just to build your base knowledge. And so that discipline or that practice of doing things for myself still carries from the point of like following the coach and understanding their directions to my managers giving me information and me following their directions. So it all correlates together.
There's somebody behind the scenes that's helping you perfect your golf swing, helping you perfect that jab, helping you, with your backhand, if you're Venus or Serena Williams or whatever. And in basketball, like, you're looking at 4 other guys and you're expecting them to do their job. You want them to do it right, but they're also looking at you to do it the right way. And with my team, the processors, the underwriters, the closers, the funders, all of these people, the marketing folks that keep our brand out there, and create opportunities for us to be seen and to really help more families and serve the community. It's a wonderful thing. You can't do this business by yourself. If you ever tried, you drive yourself nuts to do that. And if you ever tried to be the point guard and then set a screen for yourself and then play good defense and then set another good screen and then shoot the ball and then get a rebound, you'd never make it up and down the court two times. You know what I mean? Like, you'd be crazy.
If I get that ball, I want to know the offensive linemen are moving. Or if I get that ball, I want to know a guy's coming to set my pick that I know he's going to roll, so then I can throw him the ball, you know. And if that doesn't happen, then I can't trust you. And if I know that we're all dialed in the same direction, that will happen. And at SM Morgan, just the way it goes. I know that a loan app's going to be taken. That's going to go to the setup team. The setup team's going to do their part, do their verifications, check to make sure everything matches and Encompass. They're going to give it to me. I get to do my scrub. And then guess what? If I have problems, I have a leader in my processor manager, Shelly, that she can say, hey, here's how to help you. SN Morgan sponsoring George Mason basketball. I mean, wow, that's so cool. College athletics, you know, sometimes people think, man, you know, are you sure you want to sponsor? It's just for the students and stuff. It's not. There's so much alumni. There's so much camaraderie, so much city. And it's always better to get into that at the beginning. And how cool is it for us to be able to sponsor George Mason basketball? I mean, that's like a legendary. I'm in the state of Texas, and I know who George Mason basketball is. We played George Mason before in the past, and they're always good. They always go far in their tournaments. I mean, it's just a great thing. And that's a good example of you want to follow an example. That would be a good program to follow an example of a good leader, good teamwork, and to see how success happens there. So that was it's priceless.